Bullies. Bullies usually be so mad because they wish they had half the things their victim has. The way they speak would have you questioning yourself like, damn, am I really built like if Peter Crouch had anorexia? But then you look back at the guy and he's built like if Mark Henry ate prime Lizzo. Look at Draco Malfoy. He hates Harry Potter because he couldn't be Harry Potter. He's more bitter than Halle Bailey when she saw my goat moving on. Draco Malfoy had his Sasuke moment when he realized that the show is named Harry Potter and that he is not the star. So he would diss him every day, but if you think about it, he's really just riding meat daily. Harry must have looked like a black child going to school after their mum oiled up their face, because Malfoy's glaze was more legendary than the glaze at TGI Fridays. He needs to take Harry's wand out of his mouth. All them girls in Gossip Girl who bully regular people by flexing their daddy's money, like, bro, I'm not talking about no blue shells or fast cars when I say that I'll really call Luigi. Just how many Germans fled to Argentina those 100 years ago because the national team really has that Elon Musk hatred in their hearts. Nani? They know that their daddy is too powerful for even Luigi to start plotting on them. Only Goku can rise his power level that high, so the Argentinian players just do whatever they please. Racism on the bus, disrespecting the Netherlands as if Memphis Depay won't just pick up the pen and delete them. And now violating the Brazilian team before, during and after their match. Nobody likes the Argentinian national team, just like how nobody likes bullies. But I have to speak about Sidemen Inside because that's been the recent trend for these last 2 weeks and it's on point with this topic. Whitney on Love Island was one of my goats. You guys know I love baddies, but you know I love baddies, you know that. But on Inside, she had a worse performance than Loris Karius in the Champions League. If you've seen the show, which I assume that you have, if you haven't, then spoilers obviously, but let's all be real. That Dylan guy was probably boring as hell. Cool guy, I'm sure, but just not fit for the house environment, and that's absolutely fine. But for people to be dissing someone and then Whitney comes out and says, nah, let's not take her for a Dylan, that's a vile.
We're not gonna act like Mandy was Dylan.
What the fuck does that mean? That's mean.
It's not a mean thing to say.
It is. What do you mean we're not gonna act like Mandy was a Dylan?
Let me clear this narrative before you run that mean girl narrative.
Run that mean girl thing. That's
I'm
how
saying
like,
because
what do you mean by
everyone said they wanted to vote Dylan out because Dylan didn't add to the vibe.
I let that slide though, but at the reunion, it was like she was trying to tarnish her image. There's no excuse for it.
Before, and I quite enjoyed to... You see, that's what
Why are you guys laughing?
You know, because they are too confident. Every time I laugh, even when I'm serious, they're laughing.
Is it?
Especially Whitney.
Wow. Why are you laughing at Uncle P, Whitney?
Because his English is amazing.
I mean, I understand
Sorry,
it.
I
You know
just-
what?
Your accent is it's one of the most attractive accents.
Uncle
in
P,
the
you
world.
speak 6 languages. No one else can say that here.
That is true.
No one else can say that here.
Uncle P is so funny.
No, anyway, no.
Yeah.
I love adventure.
To laugh at another person's accent is to disrespect their lineage, heritage, and their intelligence. For me, it's the ultimate sign of disrespect. I could never laugh at somebody's accent, especially since that means that they speak multiple languages. Whitney Adebayo comes from an ethnic family, so she should know better than anybody else how distasteful this is. But she didn't even stop there, because she had to carry on and disrespect another contestant.
Nomination shocked you guys the most?
I was shocked by Millie.
Now, Monday, because it was brutal, because it was the birthday of Whitney.
Yeah.
I share all my alcohol to her.
DDG, you said you were shocked by Millie's departure. Why?
I thought everybody was cool with Millie. I didn't know what was going on with the girls and shit.
I'm not saying she should be hated on or anything like that, but I am saying that bullying is unacceptable and incredibly corny. Charmy, am I lying? YNs. Who loves catching a fade more? Rock Lee or Aaron the Plumber? Aaron the Plumber must have the same system as Sung Jin Woo because it's as if he must run a fade daily, otherwise he'll be punished. A fade to him is like the bandana to KSI. He needs it. Perfect. I might start calling him Ash because he's fought black guys, white guys, security, transgenders. He really has to catch them all. But despite giving more fades than a barbershop, Aaron the Plumber is teaching us that we can solve our issues with just our fists. It's not every day we have to see somebody get Swiss cheesed. People really end their days looking like SpongeBob, all because a woman couldn't be faithful. These modern day YNs have to be the most dangerous variant we've seen so far because not only do they have nothing to lose, but media and the women that they want keep on telling them that it's cool to do what they do. You guys know I do my research. I saw a video the other day of somebody pleading with the government to make a state just fill it with straight hitters and let us kill each other.
The murder rate to go down. boys make a state for straight grade niggas, straight hitters, and let us just kill each other. Let us just go dumb, you heard me? And if the other ones kill outside of the state lines, the government get to kill them.
What?
Like, if the ones won't bang for us our life, let us get a part of the world where we just bang it. Like, this is our life. Like, you can't get mad if we bang. We talking about just bang. This is some shit we love to do. Well, I love to do. I love to bang them.
That's the Hunger Games. Jiraiya tossing and turning, doing ISO speed backflips in his grave somewhere, knowing that the cycle of hate is spinning at all-time highs. Some of these YNs are better actors than half of the Snow White cast, because half these guys put on the shiesty for the image. But when the action starts, fireworks start popping and police come knocking, they disappear quicker than Toby, because he never wanted this. He just wanted the girl that listens to Sexy Red, so he started listening to Youngboy. It's all just a genjutsu, a facade, but half of these guys have the best loot in the game because they're walking around now with legendary scars and even rocket launchers in their inventory. How do you even get a rocket launcher? And I wouldn't even be surprised if they put a switch on the back of that too. Nah, this world. You also see so many prank videos of people just straight harassing the public and disguising it as a prank, but really they're just trying to live out their dreams of dying on the road because they glamorize a life that just isn't sustainable. I saw a video of two YNs trying to rob a guy in a store and they both ended up getting shot in the head. I can't even put a clip up because the guys were twitching on the floor after their dumb decision, but what are you even dying for? Even those other two fools who threw heavy furniture off of multiple stories in a shopping mall, what are you trying to achieve? Whether it's Kenel Joseph getting ran out of a neighborhood or baby YNs pressing people at the mall, I'm sick and tired of these YNs. The fake ones, the real ones, man, I'm sick of it. Snake. How corny is Trent really? Yes, he's leaving his boyhood club and yes, he's not going for a fee, but really that's Liverpool's fault for poor negotiations. And it's not like he's leaving for the bag or even necessarily for more glory. He's won everything there is for him to win at Liverpool. Bear in mind, that club had not won anything for decades prior to this, and he's going to the club that is, not argumentally, but factually, the pinnacle of football. Not everybody needs to be a one-club hero. And just like everybody else, he wants to elevate his career. So how can you really call him a snake for that? To be fair, his recent performances have been worse than his old Snapchat messages. Damn! And he seems to be putting less effort in than me in a relationship. But Liverpool fans claim that their players will never walk alone, but it sounds to me like your words are just an empty chant. Actual snakes are very ratty, and if we're still talking YNs, then K-Flock is in prison for a RICO charge after getting revenge for his friend. That same friend snitched on him. That is snaky. Imagine going to war against stimming, mindless titans, breaking bread and grieving your dead friends with somebody, only for them to turn around and tell you that they caught the first body. Being friends with a snake will leave you with more trust issues than Tony Stark, and probably more debt than half of Squid Game. I've seen people run fraud on their own family, dropped their credit score all the way down to hell only for a couple bands. In my opinion, that's evil. That's sinister, because people work hard for their money. Really and truly, you shouldn't play with money and your friends at all anyway. You shouldn't even borrow their money, because a lot of these guys have a dark desire to backdoor their own guys. Pause. If it comes down to split or steal, they never even thought about picking split. This was theirs from the get-go. Befriending a snake is befriending an enemy, because even in the Bible, the very first op in the Bible is a snake. It's dangerous because you let them in your corner and they start playing with your mind like you don't already have a fling to do that for you. There ain't no snake in my boot, but there's definitely snakes in the grass, so mind where you step, because you ain't trying to get bit. And you might as well leave a like, because if you're still here, I know you're liking the video, and at that point you might as well just subscribe too, because I make videos like this every week, just random relatable subjects that we talk about, and I'm building a community right now. We're trying to hit 10k before the end of the year, so help us out. We're gonna try to smash that goal. Nonchalant, guys. This trend is so funny because you got guys moving like Iron Koji and behaving like Kid Sasuke at the peak of his depression, just to look cool for some females. I already spoke about Duke Dennis rolling them grapes in his hands like he's about to roll a 7 and win back triple what he came there with, so I'm not gonna mention him again. But rest in power to X, because how they're doing him online is crazy.
Do you have any relationship with your father? I mean,
What's that? What's a father?
Rest in peace to him, man. People thought he was so cool when we was younger, and now we gotten older and they're dissing him and he can't even reply. Somehow I've been facing nonchalant allegations, but the fact of the matter is I can't even pronounce that word, and my whole personality is one YouTube search away, so you can't even call me that. I'd admit I do move like Shikamaru, not because I'm nonchalant, but because I'm truly lazy. I like chilling and doing nothing for real. It's all I do in private, but when I go out in public, I don't just go to the club and stand in the corner with my dreads hanging down my face, trying to be the guy that I saw on TikTok. Nah, that's not me. DDG been on a legendary run in recent years. Not only did he bag The Little Mermaid straight out of the film, but got enough girls to make a Playboy house. And unlike that freaky other guy, he did it by not talking too much. You ain't gotta talk too much. This epidemic's been going on for a little while, but it's less of an epidemic and more of a lifestyle for some of these guys. So is it corny? Yes, sometimes, but I can't even hate on it for real. And that is it for Types of Corny People Part 2. Damn, I finally got another Part 2 out on my channel, man. If you're really a subscriber, you know I got like 100 more Part 2s to do. I just don't run out of YouTube video ideas, bro. I don't run out of ideas. However, if you have any ideas, then let me know in the comment section down below. Let's also discuss what we discussed here today. Another category I wanted to add as well was keyboard warriors, but I want to keep it the videos kind of compact and stuff so we can consume it easily, you know? Oh yeah, and I wanted to mention Sidemen Inside as well. What a show. That show is so funny. I can't lie. How we're doing Whitney after the show, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. I agree it's not right. However, I can't lie. That gal, she might have to apologize. You know it's bad when even Toby's saying, yeah, you might have to apologize. That guy is known for being nice, fam. I'm more of a PK humble. I just say it how it is. Or I'll lie. Yeah, nah. Okay, he was my goat. He was my goat. Well, really my goat was Sinner, because she'll never be in a Types of Corny People from now, unlike somebody else. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for this week. Let me know what you want to see. If you don't want to say in the comment section, then just DM me. My Instagram's in my bio. I mean the description. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, send it to all of your friends, and guys, I will see you in next week's video. For now, it is peace and love. Whoa.